Well, greetings everyone, and thank you for being here tonight. Tonight we're going to show you how, with a few steps of success and duplication with the same people on your team, you will be able to make a living and enjoying your life more. Now, I'm not here to paint some rosy fake pictures for you. Everything you will see here tonight is real and transparent, and there is no hiding of anything. First, I want to say that the concept that we have put together to build this structure is built on the principles of math, because math is constant. It cannot change. 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. I mean, you can't alter that. It's constant. And with that same principle, I'm going to show you how the system works in Sports Challenge Fan Club under the same process and constant in math. Okay, so let's begin. I want to start off by saying in our system, you're going to need 5 to 10 people on your team. Now, when I first started, I had 8. But I had 8 friends who loved to watch football, and they quickly understood what was happening. They watched the video, and they were able to understand. So let's say you join Sports Challenge Fan Club, and your sponsor is, let's say he's your best friend. And you are the first person to join. Your best friend will make $25. Now, how's that happening? Well, he sponsored you on his team, and you bought the Elevation program, and it costs $30. And you paid the $30 membership fee for E1U Life and Sports Challenge Fan Club systems. And the other $5 went to the system as an admin cost. So what does that do for you? You now have the same resale rights as your sponsor did, because you bought the same package that they did. System to you with and we're just going to use 5 people. As I mentioned to you before, I had 8 when I started, and I think right now I'm up to 14 or 15 people. But I want to make sure you understand this. When you're first starting, start with a low number. I know there's a lot more money when you have more people, but I'm telling you, a small number is easy to manage and to help your team do the exact same thing. Look, with 5 people, you can make over $20,000 the first session. Okay, so that's a pretty good amount of money for you to have in 6 weeks. So I would encourage you to not go over 5 or 6 people. Let's say you went, and also to let you know that when the process is started, you cannot add people in the middle of it. It has to be all the way, or they wait till the next session. Okay, so let's say you went to your best friend's football or baseball or basketball or whatever sport that the passion is, and you checked in on their account at the first football watching party. And for this video, we're going to use football, but as I said, you can use any visual sport you want. Now, my sponsor for Sports Challenge Fan Club, well, he's actually my Sunday school teacher, and he came up to me at church and he invited me to his party at the Buffalo Wild Wings, and I agreed. I saw 3 of my other friends there, and they were going too, so I thought, well, at first it was about church functions or about Sunday school or something, some kind of event like that. I really had no idea, but he said he would send me an email and a link to watch the video. And I got it, and I watched it right then. Now, that video, I think it took about 30 minutes. Not long at all. So I was ready to understand what was happening. Now, the video that I saw was a little bit different, but not too much. And believe me, now they're going to put this video presentation on the next one. So you're going to be able to see exactly what your team members are going to see too. So your sponsor is at Sunday night football game watching party, and you go to it and you check in, you pay the $30. Now your sponsor will make $25 from that $30, and $5 will go to the E1U Life, who will keep track of your team and your amounts of your team as well. So now you have the same resale rights to sell the same membership called Elevation. Now it costs $25, and you will get 100% of that $25. And for everyone else that checks in on your account, you'll get the same. So let's start by saying this. It's on a Sunday and your sponsor. Now you're going to host your football watching party on Monday night football. And it's best to go on the national games. Most major TV stations and sports bars will be showing it. So invite 5 of your best friends and buddies to the party. Now, before the event, you have sent them the video to watch, and as I mentioned earlier, so they know what to do. And let's start with number 1, and his name is going to be Terry. On Monday night, he checks in on your account, and they paid $30 on the account. $5 will go to the admin cost, and $25 will go into your account. And you just made $25. Now, the second person is Jim. And this is where really the magic happens. Here, let me explain. In E1U Life, the second person will always go to your sponsor. Now, this is what keeps the matrix growing, as you're going to see in just a minute. So Jim checks in at your party, and E1U Life automatically puts that into your sponsor's account. You don't have to do a thing. He just checks in on your account, and it goes directly to them. Now, the third, fourth, fifth person, who is Fred, Tim, and Mike, they all do the exact same thing on your account. They check in. And that means that all 3 of them paid the $30, and now they have the same resale rights as you do. Now, they put $75 in your account. Why? Because 3 times $25 equals $75. So $75 plus $25 equals $100. So you made $100 at that party. Congratulations. Now, I mentioned that all of your guys checked in and have the same resale rights as you did. And they're going to host their football watching party on Thursday night football. So they will have at least 5 at their party. Now, that's important. They need to have at least 5. And all of their 5 check in on their account. Now, just like you, they will make $100 or more if they have more than 5. Now, when I first started, I had 8. So that was $175 for me. But for this video, we're only going to take the basics, which is 5 people. So they each make $100. However, the second one of each one of their parties will go to their sponsor, who is you. You now receive those $25. Now, once again, you have Jim on your account, and he's still on your team and part of your group, but the purchases of that sale will go to your sponsor, which means the entire team. So you got $100 because 4 times $25 equals $100, which now brings your total now to $200. Your original 5 now have their team, and they each are going to host their own party. And I'm going to say this, the ones that you will benefit from on that is the second paid person. Now, why? Because that goes to the sponsor, who is you. So let's say that of the original 5, they have their team members host their party, and we're going to say it's on Saturday night football. That's college games, but it still works the same because they can have national games on most sports channels at sports bars. So let's say they have their team members host their party, and we're going to say they hosted it on Saturday night football, college, because they can have national games on most sports channels at sports bars. So they host their party on Saturday, and they all have their party, but remember, the second one goes to the sponsor, and that is you. You see, you're on that second side, so you get you. So you make an additional $100 just as before, and they will make $100, bringing your total now to $300. Now, I want you to know this is going to happen, and it's going to keep going on and on and on and on. As long as people are watching football, you're still going to get those $25 there. As people are continuing to grow in that, you'll still get that $25. But so now the session has started, and you cannot add anyone else on your team now until you finish the first 6 weeks. Now, it's important that we do this so that the consistency is there always. At the end of 6 weeks, We start over. And you can add your new people then. I started with 8. The second session I think I added 3 more, and the third session I added 2 more. I don't have too many online, but I have been given people on my team from the company because I am successful at what I do, and I help my team duplicate that success. So when I do get somebody online, they're treated just like my full team. But we don't add people until the end of the session of the first of the next session. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so on Sunday, this is the following Sunday, we can now call this Upgrade Sunday. So you have $300 in your account, and you're going to go to your sponsor's football watching party to watch the game and check in and upgrade. You're going to click the same link that you did before, and you will upgrade at their party. And the upgrade is called Elevation Elite, and that's $100. So you will pay the $110, which is the $10 admin fee, leaving you $190 as your total. And now you own Elevation and the Elevation Elite program. Now look, this is pretty important, okay? So listen up. If you have followed the plan as I have and will outline to you throughout this presentation, you will see you will never pay anyone but your sponsor. You will also never receive your team. Now, the second one will continue to go on and on and on and on. But if you don't upgrade, you cannot participate in the next party, which means if you do not own the resale rights to the program that is for the next week, you will not get the money. So that's why I say just start with 5 guys. Just start small, 5 guys. Look, even if you only have 3 people at your party, and these 3 people are dedicated to get their 3, and the others are 3, and the others are 3, you will still make $20,000 by the end of your session. So please, don't miss out on this, okay? There is no corrections. We can't do that. So that is why I say this is important. We like 5 because it seems like people have 5 buddies in their life that want to move forward in life with them. So you can follow the system and stay with the program, and you will be fine. Now, if you do mess up and can't upgrade for some reason, well then your team, those who chose to upgrade, will move forward, but will give in to the next person in line in your matrix, which is probably your sponsor. So look, you only upgrade once for that level. Don't miss out on the system of success. Just upgrade on the sponsor of the football watching party. Now, I have not witnessed this situation. Most people now, I know they do $30, and from there, it's all in your account. But you need to know this, okay? Not to worry too much, but you can jump back in on the second session if for any reason you would miss it. Anyways, okay, so now you own both programs, and it's your upgrade Monday Night Football. And I usually meet my guys at Buffalo Wild Wings, or they either check in online and text me or check in there at the party. And I'm sure we all have 5 to 10 buddies that we know from Rotary or Kiwanis or Lions or church, social groups. I mean, we can find 5 to 10 people, and that's important. Actually, I found most of my guys are at my golf club. That's another thing, but I'll go over that here in just a minute. So I have my team members there, all 5 of them, and they all check in and upgrade, paying their $110 for the Elevation Elite program from their $300 that they have on their account because they have been duplicating the same system. Well, they each pay the $100, so that means I made $400. And I'll make it that night. So Jim goes to my sponsor, remember that. So now I'll go through this a little quicker because it's all about duplication. So your original 5 host their party on Thursday Night Football, and their 5 check in, which means that you have 4 team members having a second one. and that's another $400 for you. Then on your Saturday, the same thing, upgrade at the football game, and that's another $400, bringing your total now for the week of $1,200. And your grand total, adding the 190, is $1,375 in your account. Upgrade Sunday is next, and we will take $250 from the $1,390, leaving $1,190 in your account. But now you own the Vertex program as well. So now your upgrade on Monday, and at the same time the 5 guys show up and they check in on your account, which means they're going to upgrade to the $250 because they are making money just like you, because they are duplicating everything you have done. So those 5 original check in, and that's 4 times $250. That's $1,000. And on Thursday, your original 2s, your original seconds will upgrade, and yep, that's another $1,000. And you got it. On Saturday, the seconds of those will upgrade, and when they do, they're going to give you the $250. 4 times $250 is $1,000, which totals the week $3,000. So you add that to the $1,190, giving you a grand total of $4,190. Okay, on Upgrade Sunday, the 4th week of the games, you check in on your sponsor's account at that party, and they're paying the $500 from the $4,190, leaving you $3,690. Your total in your account, but you own 4 programs. Now, the Vertex Elite and the Vertex and the Elevation Elite and the Elevation now are all under your sales. You can actually resell those. Now you're ready to hold your party, and that's on Monday. And the original 5 come and they check in on your account and upgrade to the Vertex Elite as well as the $500. That's $500 times 4. That equals $2,000. And the same with Thursday, another $2,000, and Saturday, another $2,000 after all of them check in. Now that's a total of $6,000 for the week, and added to your account of $3,690, giving you a grand total in your account of $9,690. Now on Upgrade Sunday, you're going to check in on your sponsor's account and upgrade to the Vertex Pro account. That is $1,000. So you take $1,000 from the $9,690 you have, leaving you a balance of $8,690. And now you're going to host your upgrade party on Monday. And your 5 come and check in and purchase the $1,000 program. Now that's 4 times 1,000. That equals $4,000 at this party. And then on Thursday, your original 5 hold their party and another $4,000 from the seconds. And then on Saturday, you will receive another $4,000. So that's a total of $12,000 for the week, added to your $8,690 balance. And now your balance is $20,690. Now your Upgrade Sunday will complete this session, and you're going to purchase the $2,000 program called Vertex Live. And now your balance is $18,690. So on Monday, you're going to host your party, and you're going to make $2,000 times 4, because you have those 4 guys, and they're going to upgrade in the $2,000. So they pay you that $2,000. That will be $8,000 that you will make at that party. And on Thursday, another $8,000. And on Saturday, another $8,000, giving you a total for that week of $24,000, giving you a grand total of this session $42,690. Now that's not bad for a $30 payment to get started, right? So on Sunday, I got an email from my sponsor, and he told me we will meet again at Buffalo Wild Wings. I thought this was a mistake. I wasn't aware at the time of what about to happen that changed my life forever. Yes, I enjoyed the $42,690. I was able to move it to my Bitcoin account, but my sponsor held another party on Sunday. So I went to that party Sunday night, and he then told me that we're starting over. another $30. And I thought, great. Then I really thought about this, and I knew I was going to make another $42,690, but actually I made more because I purchased my $30 elevation program, and I emailed my friends about the start over, and they were all excited. But I also added 3 more to my team at the new start over point, which I could do. Now, instead of 8 at the original, I now have 11 original. So the other 3 we had to teach them again. But that Monday night, I made $275. Why? Because 11 times 25 equals $275. And as you know, I worked with my new 3 to get their party started with their 5, and all 3 of them were able to do it. So now on Thursday, I have another $275. Then on Saturday, the same $275, giving me a new total of $825. I'm ecstatic, and the process goes on. And I don't have to play it all out. Really, that's how the system works. Now, I mentioned to you that you could actually live your life on this, and that's because there are other opportunities for you, like Golf Tour Club. Now, I only do 3. I do Sports Sounds Fan Club, and I do Golf Tour Club, and I do Movies and More. Those 3 programs are the ones that I use, but you may see something else that you like. Maybe you'd like to play pool or bowling or something that's different than golf or Movies and More, but you can still use the same programs for that. And it all works the exact same way. Now, I want to share with you, as I wanted to show you, my calendar. And as you can see, hold on, let me figure this out. How do I get over here? Okay, all right. So I'll click on here. They may edit this. I don't know. If not, here it is right here. And this is my calendar. Now you can see in August we started, and here it is now. This is November. That's on Sunday. I have Sports Sounds Fan Club, but I also Sunday afternoon I go to see a movie, and it's called Movies and More. Now I have 4 people that go with me now. I started with only 3, and now I have 4, and I also have 3 others that check in online. So I have 3, and I have 4, and then I have 3 others, and that's 7. Total of 8 people that go to the movies with me, and we just go see a movie, and then we check in at that movie. It's great. It's wonderful, man. I get to see so many movies. Now you'll see that's my movie night, but there's my sponsor's movie is a movie night, and it's at 7:30 on Tuesday night. But you'll see also that I have on Monday morning at 9:30, and that's my sponsor. We both go out and play golf. I play 18 holes, then we go to then I go to the Sports Sounds Fan Club, and then Tuesday I go to play golf at 3:00 at my country club, and with my group of 4 guys. And I only have 4. This is not one of those things where you can have other people check in on your account. I guess you could do a virtual game, but it's easier to just do golf and just do your regular buddies who you play golf with, if you're doing golf. If you're doing billiards or if you're doing bowling or volleyball or whatever it is, you can do it that way. As well, whoever you're playing, you can actually do that. Okay, so you can see on my calendar I have these all these games, and it's every week. I play. You look at my schedule, it's like Sunday to Wednesday. Yeah. That's all I do. That's all I play 2 games of golf, and I watch 2 movies, and I go to 2 football watching parties. That's pretty much it. That's my life. And we're really tearing it up this year. Last year it was new to me, because I was brand new, but it was complicated because, I mean, I was doing a movie night like on Thursday night, and I was doing golf on a Monday, and I was doing my golf on like Wednesday, and learned really quick that you want to kind of group everything together so that on Mondays through Wednesday you know what you're doing, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday you got off. You can go on a trip, you can go do something. In fact, let me scroll a little bit here. You can see that after the football season, I'm going. Where am I going? I'm going skiing, and yeah, I'm actually going to meet my kids there, so we're going to go skiing. So you can see that there's a lot of opportunities available for you on this. But folks, I mean, honestly, it's $30. If you see this, if you see it, you're ready to get started right away. I know you are. If you're on my team, we're not starting until next Monday. You'll be coming to my football watching party on Monday. But but you can go on another team of mine that is moving forward, and they're going all the way through till the playoffs. So the 6 weeks for that. I'm taking off December because I just want to enjoy the holiday season. I'm going to do some traveling. Going to go Vegas. I'm going to go see my kids. Do some stuff. Maybe go on a cruise. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I will tell you this, and I'm going to close with this. Okay. A lot of people see this as a lot of money coming into your life. And I want you to know that money is not going to solve your problems. Okay? The more money you make, it's not going to get easier in your life. There are still events in your life that you still have to face, that you still go through, that it has nothing to do with money, and you still have to go through it. But I will tell you this, that having that money will give you options that broke people, they just don't have. And so that's why we make sure that while we're doing Sports Sounds Fan Club or Golf Tour Club or Movies and More, there are other programs, and you'll see them when you get the emails from them to see which ones you want to do. I only do 3, and I'll be honest with you, that's enough for me. Oh my gosh. I make 20 grand every 6 weeks, and then I make another 40 grand, and then I make another 30 grand with the Golf Tour Club. So, there's a lot of opportunities available for you through this. You just have to decide which one you do and be consistent on it. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for this video with you, because they are ready for you to join their team. Remember, you can only join on the first week of every session. Normally, this webinar starts the week before we start again. And so I imagine this one is going to be going out there soon. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Again, my name is Mike Anderson, and it's been my pleasure to be able to share with you this wonderful opportunity. And I hope that it will do the exact same thing for you that it has done for me. Thanks, everybody. God bless, and we will see you on the other side.